Now, isn't that interesting? And you even have a trademark symbol for your rational recovery. Where did you hear that from? I've never even heard of you. I coined the phrase rational recovery over 20 years ago. I thought, started it here in Portland. I thought our first meeting was at the Smith Building, Lincoln Smith Building at Portland State University, PSU here in Portland, Oregon. It's based on the premise that there's no hocus pocus, okay? No steps, no power, no deities, and no, it's all basically like you're saying, it's the same thing. It's a choice. Whether you're going to be an alcoholic or a drug addict or whatever you're going to do, whether you use once, twice, whatever, it's a choice every time. And I've always assumed after that the only treatment for addiction would be to treat that decision making, you know, skills. Teach a person how to make the right decision. You don't want to get high. What do you want to get loaded for? You ruin your life, spend your kids' piggy bank and stuff. You don't want to go through all that. So we try to instill this in them. You're right. Make them a little stronger. Let them realize, give them their own power back. So you gotta take your power back, get up, walk up, and use it. You have to move the mountains and the things out of your way. You have to fight for yourself. And yes, get therapy, of course. Man, I'm telling you, I as an atheist, A and NA were very weird for me. I couldn't handle it. I just, whoa, excuse me, serenity prayer. I have to grant some superhero in the sky and give this creature my power. And if I don't get clean. Excuse me? I always thought to myself, well, who is it gets up in the morning and decides what he's going to do? Me. I wake up and sit on the edge of my bed, and nowadays I'm hungry for food. I love it, but it used to be the bag, and I made the choice whether I wanted to do the bag or not. That's what it's all about. Recovering within a rational habitation, within a rational sphere of influence. Deities. You have to give yourself over to this higher power so that you can be in order to get clean. Well, they sit there and smoke cigarettes and drink coffee. It's all choices. It's all about choice. And there was some other people out here that were talking about how if it weren't for methadone, they'd have never stayed clean. Clean? And that's another misnomer the government's got them going on. It's called, I call it addiction maintenance because they're not treating the addiction, they're maintaining it by giving them the methadone and saying, go ahead, get high off this. That way we can control you and go ahead and go to work. Yeah, come on. Some of these guys they go in there just to use. You know that, right? They get Xanax and all kinds of other uh, antipsychotics and stuff because of the stress they can go under with withdrawals and such. And I understand that. But that just means that they're not really committed to withdrawal. They're not really committed to getting clean. It's all got to start there in the first place. You have to be committed. If you're committed, rational recovery is going to work for you. You can't stay sick. I mean, you can have a disease, but a disease can be cured. It's not that big a deal. Not nowadays. Anyway, I wanted to put my 3 cents in there because I was surprised to see this rational recovery with the little trademark symbol. I never thought of doing that. But yeah, I always thought rational anyway, so I thought rational recovery when it went together 25 years ago or so. Interesting. All right, well, good night. That's my answer. Keep it tight. Remember, you want to maintain your treatment. You don't want to maintain the addiction. Okay? Good night.